What happened? Again. To say that I am a bit disappointed in Code Vein 2 would be putting it a little bit, just a little bit lightly. Alright, the game isn't really too bad, but it has quite the issues. This isn't really an issue. This one's more like a pet peeve of mine. I feel like the game looks better in game than it does in the cutscenes, for one. Second, I feel like the combat is not as good as the first one, or all the problems for the first one are transferred onto the new one, because Code Vein 2 feels better in some ways, for sure. It seems faster, it seems like I'm able to just mash a little bit more and, you know, use skills and stuff, almost action-y with, like, you know, a little bit more closer to what Sekiro is or something. So it's a bit faster. Maybe Kazan would be a good comparison. So it's way faster. You can crouch and all of that stuff, but for some reason it just doesn't hit, at least for me. And there's a couple reasons why. For one, I don't know if it's just me, but there seems to be a lack of direction from the artistic side of things, not the story. I wouldn't say, for the stuff I've experienced so far, I don't think the story is the problem here. I think the story is pretty good. I like the story myself personally, but at what point do we start sacrificing everything else for story and prettier graphics? I do like that the game's environments look better, but again, just because they look better doesn't mean that they should lose their artistic side of looking better. Something looking better doesn't mean just graphics. It also means artistic. And I do not like the way the environments look in this game. They look a little bit too Death Stranding-ish, like a little bit too realistic. However, the greens in the grass seems like it wants to be something more cartoony, right? More maybe like Lords of Shadow, or, you know, something comic book horror thing. And if that's what I wanted to do, then that's what everything else should have gone for. I think I would have enjoyed that. And my biggest problem with the game, I have another one. You know what? Let's say this one first. What happened to the accessories? Like the front style of the accessories for the hair. I can't work with this. I already mentioned this in my previous Code Vein video, but they really need to put this back, man. They really do. That's a good part of the accessory system. They really need to put it back. And this is probably my biggest issue. And I get it. I get it. It's because this game, unlike the previous one, this one's T rating, trying to get more people. That can work with other games. Know your crowd. Know the people that play this game. Know who is going to buy this. Know your theme, the thing you're creating. This game is pretty much about vampires. I want to suck the blood out of my enemies, or absorb. We more like absorb, God Eater style, right? We more like absorb our enemies' blood. I don't want to absorb their piss. What is with this yellow stuff? I hate it. I hate that every game I'm playing now, everything's gold. And that's probably me. Don't get me wrong, some games do fit gold. I like Elden Ring for that reason. I feel like Elden Ring fits gold, very much so. It almost looks like Lord of the Rings kind of thing for Elden Ring. But when everything else starts having gold in it, it just kind of like, bro, there's more colors, you know? Like, couldn't they have gone with, would it still be, now this is a question that I have more towards you guys, or for you guys. If you guys could choose any color that you would want the blood to be, what color would you like it to be? For me, honestly, I would like it purple. Like Danganronpa purple, or, you know, anything green, blue. I don't know about blue actually, but it wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be as bad as yellow. I do not like I really don't like the yellow. They literally could have chosen any other color. They even could have chosen black, man. Like, come on. They could have chosen black. Watch it. They watch it. They end up turning it into a DLC. Oh my god, man. And you know what? I'm the problem for that occasion. If they do turn it into DLC, I'm just gonna pay for it. If not, bro, mods. We need mods quickly. We need the blood back. I can't. I feel like I'm absorbing piss instead of blood. I don't like it. I really don't like. I don't like the Green Reaper has a gold tint. No, the Gold Reaper should be silver or red or whatever color we choose to be for our powers. That would be cool if we can customize our own power. Masks are rather useless now, which is kind of sad because that was what was cool about the first one. I like that you could design your mask because your mask shows up when you put powers, but now you don't need that anymore. Your mask actually gets in the way of the power because the power gets its own mask depending on what type of power absorption you have, whether it's the old school ones, the claw, you know, the wolves, or some of the new ones like the Reaper. I will say though, I really do like one of the new weapons that just kind of float around me. That one's really cool. I really like it. It's a little bit hard to work with, but I don't know if that's because of me or the game has an issue. The game is also pretty brutal. I didn't buy the deluxe edition. I didn't play it early. I only got to play it for like a day, and I honestly gotta say that was enough for me to be, or to say, I'm waiting on this. I'm waiting on fixes. I know I can enjoy this game. I did enjoy some part of the stream. I did enjoy fighting bosses, just as always. I enjoy just fighting bosses. I enjoy fighting bosses. The open world is okay. I think once I get the motorcycle, it will probably be more fun for me personally. But I think the game in general, structure, it's pretty good. The open world isn't too bad from just the one day that I played. It isn't too bad. It seems like there's a lot of things that you can do in the open world. But is it fun or is it a checklist? Or is it a checklist that makes it fun? I don't know yet. I don't know. But I don't want to find out just yet. Again, I want to wait for some fixes because this game runs kind of weird. It ran fine for me. It feels like the performance is a bit outdated. I don't know how to explain it. I powered through the issues for the most part, but there is some things in here like texture loading, or hell, even loading an object. You know, the object appearing in the first place seemed to be a thing that happened very constantly in Code Vein 2. You know, you would just do a 360 thing, and if you were looking at some water fountain or something that was pouring water, it like pops in like a few seconds in, and there's a lot of it. I thought it'd be fine. It's like, oh, maybe it's just trying to load it, and then once it's there, it's there. But no, every time you like rotate, it does that. I don't know, man. I really am disappointed. It's a little bit annoying and disappointed. I've waited for this game for so long now. Like, we summoned Code Vein 2 out of out of jail, you could say. And this is what we get? Honestly, we as the players deserve better. We deserved a better launch. We deserved more customization, since armor doesn't give you different clothing armor, which is fine. I actually do like that, because for me personally, because I really didn't like the armor gave you clothes on the top. However, there was an option to take that stuff off, so that was good. But for me, I think we just need more things for character creator. Honestly, character creator is pretty much the same thing as the first one, and just with a little bit extra accessories. And as far as the banks themselves, there's no excuse. You have the Christmas stuff in here pretty much, and the Halloween stuff. No excuse to not have the front style hair accessories. What happened here? Seriously, I'm sad. I'm just sad and disappointed. But I know I've been sounding pretty, negative on it. But believe me, this game actually is pretty good. Like, it feels good, or sometimes it feels good. The structure's good, the story is good, everything that the game has seems like it's going to be good. It's just everything else that's around it, like the bugs and everything else, like the character creator issue, the blood being piss instead of blood. There's so many things, right, that just kind of puts the game down for me. But I know that when the game gets more fixes and we get maybe more, hopefully we get more free updates like they did in the first one, where they gave us more accessories and stuff like that, hopefully it flows better. I really do want to play this. I love Code Vein 1, like absolutely. I love Code Vein 1. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm such a sucker for, gray and black kind of tints. And then you add like the black and white. Yeah, the black and white. And you add like the red tint and stuff like that. I love it. I love it. I love Gothic games. I'm a medieval fan. I love medieval. Medieval is my favorite game of all time. You know what I mean? Either way, I love the first one. I absolutely loved it. Even though the first one had its issues. But the thing about the first one is, the first one came out a while ago. We are in 2026 now. We can't be doing this now. You can't release this game in this shape or in this state now. You just can't do that. It feels rushed. It feels rushed. This game needed more time to cook. It needed more time in the oven. That's for sure. Honestly, if you're curious about Code Vein at all, I would say wait for this one for a sale. Wait for some fixes. You rather play the first one. The first one is, if you really want to play Code Vein, I'd say I recommend you buy the first one instead. It's just better. It has all the fixes. It's still gonna be a little clunky, of course, but keep in mind this was, back then. But it's not gonna be so bad. You're gonna have a good time, I promise. So buy the first one, wait for a sale for the second one, because even that price is kind of steep for something that launched this way. So I really wouldn't recommend it right now. But the first one will, go on sale here and there, so you're always welcome to try that. And then buy the second one later. You don't need to know anything about the first one to play the second one, at least from what I've gathered so far. But if you did play the first one, I think it will help you on your journey for sure of the second one. Understanding things just a bit more, but not too much. Without further ado, this is probably one of the most disappointing games I've played already this year, especially being such a huge fan of the first one. I'm sorry, but this video had to be made. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos about other video games or gacha games as well, as I do cover those, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.